Hello once again, Prophetess Elise, your intel girl in the spirit world. Now we're going to be breaking down every one of these spirits in the works of the flesh. Starting Galatians 5, verse 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these. That's in italics. Adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I've also told you in time past, that which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God. Let's start with the first spirit. Spirit of adultery. That can be, having other lovers before God, or have many lovers in the world. And you can be inside and outside the church and be committing adultery and doing things you have no business doing. Dating this person here, dating that person there, doing this over here in the bed, doing this over here, and any other perverted activities you think of. And you think God's going to bless you, right? You really think he's going to bless you on the operating the spirit of adultery. He's not. This is what's going to happen when you keep on doing it. You're going to lose your mind, body, and soul. You're going to get soul ties. You're going to get transferred spirits. Then you might end up on one of those cold case files where they snap. Or you on 48 hours. They're looking for your body. So adultery destroys. Because we're not supposed to be having sex out of marriage. And please don't be putting nobody before God. That's adultery too. You putting your job, you putting your money, you putting your everybody else, people's, before God. That's adultery too. So you're not going to get any blessings when you're doing that one. Now, the next one is the one people tend to think that the Lord just going to ignore this one. Fornication. The spirit of fornication. Stop having sex outside of marriage. Stop sampling goods, male and female. All this sampling of goods, you're going to get something that that's not good. It's going to be infected. It's going to end up with spirits, contamination. Your mind not right. You can't think. You can't talk. And you wonder why you acting like them because you doing stuff you have no business doing, sampling goods. And there's a lot of good samplings, we call it fornication, in the church, outside the church. So don't think it's just in the world that they're fornicating. People fornicating with Bibles, prophesying, preaching, teaching, doing all kind of stuff. And you think the Lord gonna bless that? Oh, we testing it out. Lord didn't say test it out. He said get married. Better marry than burn. Be legal with it. Don't be illegally testing it out, doing test drives, shacking, doing stuff you have no business doing. And what happens with this one, you're going to get spirits, contamination, vexation, some STDs. Those, the demon ones too, and diseases. Betrayal, hurt, pain, heartbreak, extra bondage on top of bondage, extra yoke on top of yoke. People going to have to deliver you. It's going to take months and years. This stuff don't happen, overnight. So stop doing it. So you start releasing some spirits because you're not going to inherit nothing from Lord. Keep on doing the little test drivings. Next one. Uncleanness. The spirit of uncleanness. Doing stuff that's not of God. Thinking stuff that's not of God. The spirit of uncleanness. Unclean thoughts. Unclean habits. Unclean ways. Unclean conversation. Unclean company. Unclean. Anything that's not of God that's in you needs to come out. And sometimes we dibble and dabble in stuff we have no business doing. Stop hanging around them. Stop watching that. Stop listening to that. Stop doing that. So that unclean spirit won't contaminate your spirit. Because uncleanness, you're not going to be in your right mind. You're not going to be at peace. And you're going to need some deliverance. Because when the unclean spirit come out of man, some more friends going to come. So keep on dabbling in stuff that's unclean. That's not of God. But I ain't talking about unsaved people. I'm talking about doing stuff and you know better. And you doing unclean because you're not going to inherit nothing. Your dirty hands not gonna lay hands on nobody. Your dirty hands not gonna get the blessings of the Lord if you don't keep them clean. That part. Now the next one, lasciviousness. People think this all in the world. The spirit of lasciviousness, they think this all in the world, right? It's in the church too. It's calling attention. You can call attention to yourself by having that spirit. Because some people think it's just by wearing, provocative clothing and, provocative, hairdos and looks, male or female. No, you can ooze this, especially if you've been doing activities to cause it. This one is related to the other two. The first two I talked about, adultery and fornication, you can ooze it. Your aura can have it. You wonder why you keep on attracting the fornicators and adulterers. Because you oozing the spirit of lasciviousness. It's more than just clothes. It's more than just sexy bodycon dresses. It's more than tight pants and tight shirts. Or no shirt. Showing your abs and stuff. Oh, it's within you. So whatever's in you, it's attracting all this. Because you want the attention. But you don't want the attention of God. You want the attention of man. So keep on. You gonna keep on getting the wrong type of attention and wonder why you 89 years old, you never got married. You never got settled, not getting inherited, nothing. Because you kept on attracting lascivious peoples. So, that's the next one. And the next one, and we're going to wrap it up and we're going to start with the next ones. On the next round is idolatry. Yeah, putting everything before God. They've been doing it back in the ancient times where they had, golden calves and Greeks and goddesses and statues. Well, idolatry, spirit of idolatry, that's when we idolize everything but God. We put everything, everyone, everything, anything before God. It can be a statue. It can be a person, male, female. It could be your pastor, your preacher, your teacher. It could be even your family you can put before the Lord. You can put your money. You can put your career. You can put your business. You can put your own self. That's where we get narcissism from, the spirit of idolatry. We put nothing before God because what's going to happen? What's your God? That's going to be your God. And so when it break down, it disappoint, it hurt, it destroy. Who you left with? Who you going to pray to? The Lord, because that should have been your Lord of Lords. Because when we idolize things before God, and God is jealous, so he going to take away everything that you idolize. So you're not going to inherit the blessings of the Lord. Then you're going to have your idols in him too. So you need to pick one on that one. Now, next one, last but not least, witchcraft, works of the flesh, spirit of witchcraft, doing things in your flesh. People think it's more than just potions and spells and tarot cards and readings. Do the opposite of what God told you to do. Not doing what God told you to do. Thinking you're going to operate in your flesh to get what you want. Not being led by the Spirit. Not praying for God to direct your path. Doing things in your own strength. Using your might, your means, your strength, your mind, body, and soul to do it and not the Spirit of the Lord. That's works of the flesh. Along with the ones that, chant and pray against you. That's additional to that. Carnality. You're not going to inherit nothing. Because God is going to get the glory. And if you do it in your flesh, that's witchcraft. If rebellion, that's witchcraft. If you casting spells, that's witchcraft. If you praying using the Bible against people, that's witchcraft. So all of that's witchcraft. And it says here, you will not inherit diddly squat. Operating in witchcraft, readings, whatever you want to do. You're going to inherit them demons, disaster, mayhem, tired, wore out, disease-ridden, ill-ridden. All of that's going to happen because you keep operating your flesh. Because there's no thing in the flesh. That's why we got to be led by the Spirit. Now the next one, spirit of hatred, bigotry, prejudice, hating because they look a certain way, hating because of their skin color, hatred, spirit of hatred, rapid in the earth, rapid in America, hatred everywhere. Don't like them because they look a certain way. Don't like them because their hair is a certain way. Don't like because they believe in this and believe in that. Are we going to inherit anything hating? Last time I checked, God is love. And one of the fruit of the Spirit is love. You're not going to inherit anybody hating folks. And even if they hurt your feelings. You can't operate in the spirit of hatred at all. So we're going to stop at these main spirits here. Because the rest, we're going to break them down. And then after that, we'll talk about what spirit you need to operate in, which is the fruit of the spirit. So this is Galatians 5. All these spirits, you won't operate in them. You're not going to get nothing from the Lord. You don't get the opposite. You don't get demons. You don't get invasions. And then you're going to be dried up, tangled up, bondaged up, and yoked up. So get delivered and set free from some of these spirits. Because they're not gonna help you in this season. Stop operating your flesh. So I'll continue part 2. The rest of these spirits and the works of the flesh. Keep praying with purpose and power. More intel from the spirit world. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video. Tell it to somebody that didn't know this and understand that Lord not playing. Stop operating in these. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.